Yes, and the word is layering. How's it going, guys? I'm going to bring you in this video kind of what I took on my last trip. It was basically our first trip for winter. And we got down to freezing, we got down to 32, so I want to show you kind of what I took and what I need to tweak as well on my gear. Well, I'm going to start off with this right here. This is the war bonnet. You guys know that I hammock camp, so this is the war bonnet. It's the double, and it's the double layer one, so it's the bigger one. Love this hammock. It's a great hammock, especially for winter. The mesh keeps heat in, so that it's an added bonus to it. But that's my sleeping system. That's what I slept in. Good stuff there. This tarp is from Cabela's. It's actually Cabela brand tarp, and the reason why I got this tarp is, one, I had a gift certificate to get for about $100 or so, and I needed a tarp, and I thought it was a no-brainer. This will be upgraded. I want something a little bit lighter. This is really pretty thick, kind of heavy in the pack, kind of like a block, so it doesn't compress. So I'd rather get some silk nylon type of tarp. My Go pillow from Kelty. You know, we talk about something that we like or that we enjoy on our trips out there in the wilderness. One little deal that we just can't live without, and I think this is it for me. But it also helps you to keep warm because you put it underneath your head, and it keeps your neck, back of your head warm. So on top of just being a luxury, it also has a lot of function, especially in the winter. 10 angler cook set, and I've showed you guys this before, but this goes with me. Him and I are kind of talking about something a little bit lighter, and I know there's a couple things that he uses a little bit lighter, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to integrate this with some other of his lighter pieces of cook set. So I'm going to kind of mix and match a little bit, just to, and I really like this piece of gear. This is from Thermarest, the Haven 20 down sleeping bag. Now, this is not an ordinary sleeping bag. This sleeping bag doesn't have any zippers, and the way you get in and out is by the back. It has a elasticated hole in the back where you can get in and out, and it's excellent. I will show some video of me using this in a hammock. I've already been asked by a couple guys from Hammock Forum and stuff like that on how does it work, so I will show a video of that as well. But this is what I have now. This is what I had before, which is my Kelty 30-degree sleeping bag. So you can see the difference, obviously, not only in size but in packing it. I mean, this thing weighs so much more, and one thing that's cool about this other bag, this newer one, is that's not even all compressed. I mean, it can even be more compressed. So if I get a compressible bag, or maybe a silk nylon bag or something like that, that'll work even getting it smaller. So great piece of gear. I will show some video of that as well. Go Light Peak, which I love this bag. I have to look no further. I mean, if I'm gonna go with another bag, it will be another Go Light. I'm just very fond of them. They work very well. The Sam Steel construction, you know, fabric, great. It can't be beat. I like that it's so light, but it's also tough. It can take a beating. One of the places I go to has a lot of thorns, just a lot of abrasion. Just the wilderness is tough on gear, and I'll talk about that here in just shortly on another piece of gear that kind of broke on me. But just all around great bag, great stuff. They don't make the peak anymore. Go Light has moved to just everything being the Jam, which is their big money-making bag, their most bought bag. So they went to a Go Light and they went to a Jam and they went to 3 different sizes, 30, 40, and I think 70. But I'm very impressed with this bag again. I will show one thing that did break. Kind of disappointed about, but it was probably me just forcing it too much. So this is for your water bladder, and I snapped it. Yeah, it stinks. Gear is not made to be indestructible. I don't care how good you make it. You can always break it. So, or basically, how I've always said, if a man can make it, he can also break it. So, I'll probably just cut this off, and I'll get a small carabiner, just latch it through there, and use it. Same thing, and it might be even better. The reason why this broke was because the water bladder that I was using did not fit there, obviously. So I snapped it. But rest of it, it's going really strong. I think 2 seasons now using it, and I can't say anything bad about it yet. It's working very well for me. It's in my boots, and I know that could be patched. I know I can glue that again, but it already bothers me that kind of has fallen apart. These were a hand-me-down, and this is from a company called Garment, and they're good. They were great. I really like them. And again, I know I can fix this. I understand that. I know I can. I just don't want to really. I really that bothers me. I don't like when soles fall apart, and I know they do. And that just tells me it's time for something else, to be honest. Like I said, these were hand-me-downs. I didn't buy these. And they've been great. I really like them, but that just worries me. And again, I don't care how good I can patch that. I'm pretty sure it's going to fall apart again. So, and the other one hasn't. And then, of course, I've a notch. Let me see right here, a notch out of it right there. That was a couple trips before. Just, yeah, I'm hard on gear. I know I am, but I expect it to work. That's why I buy that gear. So I'm gonna start looking at some other boot companies and see what I can find. But I don't know if I'm disappointed or not. This, like I said, this is literally bought used, and then used by my brother. He bought them. I don't think he ever used them, and then he didn't like them, so he gave them to me. But it's just, to me, it's just time to get something else. I'm gonna roll it in. Is this jacket that I'm wearing right now? This is a synthetic down jacket, and actually I'll roll it in. It's a synthetic down, super lightweight jacket, and it's by a company called Landway. As you can see right there, Landway, and super light. I took it. Actually, we got down to 32 degrees, and it did well, but that was its limit. I gotta be honest, that was its limit. Again, this synthetic down, so it's not full down. Obviously, it's still synthetic stuff, but I took it down to its limit, I believe, and then 32 was it. I also used it to sleep in, and it worked out great to sleep in. There was no bulk. Obviously, there's no bulk. It's super light, and really enjoyed this jacket. Very pleased with it. If I want to do something colder than that, I have to acquire something else. But for right now, this jacket did great, and that 32 weather, not a fluke, but fluke for right now. We're still in October, and we hit a 32 day, so that's kind of fluky, but it did well. And for layering, for doing layers, It was great. So another heavy jacket above it, and it would have been perfect. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for checking this out, and I will see you guys in the next outdoor adventure.